Las Vegas, it's the wedding capital of the world, known for fast, easy, and although not recommended, intoxicated weddings. We're here on Wedding Row in the heart of downtown Las Vegas, where we're gonna show you 3 crazy ways you can get married in Vegas.
Well, the power is vested in Elvis.
You may kiss your wife.
Woo! Why do so many people get married in Vegas? The answer is historical. It dates back to 1931 when the county eliminated the blood tests and waiting periods required to get a marriage license. This made the already booming town a hotspot for people who wanted a quick and easy wedding. Being just a short drive or flight from Hollywood, Vegas also became a celebrity hotspot too. From the Marriage License Bureau, without an appointment, couples could walk or drive up to a chapel and get married, which leads us to our first crazy way to get married in Vegas. First up, we're starting off strong with something you may not believe is real if you're not from here, a drive-thru wedding. We're here on Las Vegas Boulevard at the Little White Wedding Chapel. Known for its tunnel of love with pink Cadillacs and the drive-thru window under their gorgeous porte-cochere. Here at the Little White Wedding Chapel, you can get married via this drive-thru window. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Who else can say they got married at a drive-thru wedding chapel? Unless you come to Las Vegas to do that.
What's now a famous novelty, this was the world's first drive-up wedding window. It used to be open 24 hours a day and was the brainchild of the chapel's iconic longtime owner, Charlotte Richards. In the business 70 years and marrying 1 million couples, she ate, slept, and breathed weddings, quite literally. Some celebrities who got married here? None other than Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, Jonas and Sophie Turner, and, as featured on the iconic sign, Joan Collins and Michael Jordan. Separately, of course. Although not by the famous drive-thru, we got to watch this young couple from England get hitched in Vegas. Roxanne and Adam got engaged 3 days before this in New York City and decided to fly to Vegas immediately to tie the knot. In tow, the bride's mother and father renewing their vows, by Elvis, of course.
Everybody, Viva! Viva Las Vegas!
About a half-mile up the road on Las Vegas Boulevard, we find ourselves at the appropriately named Graceland Wedding Chapel, known for, you guessed it, Elvis weddings. We're gonna walk in the footsteps of the king himself.
This is the king of rock and roll saying, welcome to the Graceland Wedding Chapel.
Opening in 1939, this is the oldest chapel in Las Vegas. In 1977, it became the first chapel in the world to conduct an Elvis-themed wedding ceremony. This started the now long-standing tradition of Elvis weddings in Vegas. Brendan Paul, the chapel's owner, but better known as Elvis, has entered the building.
I'm all shook up. Woo! Thank you very much.
I had to ask, how does one become an Elvis impersonator? It all started when he cut his hair short one day.
The next day at UCLA, a girl goes, hey, my roommate is a big Elvis fan. Could you come to her dorm and sing it like happy birthday? And I said, oh, I'm not Elvis. And she goes, I'll pay you $200. I said, what's the room number? If I look like Sammy Davis Jr., I'd be doing Sammy Davis Jr.
Now, this Elvis has married somewhere around 70,000 couples at this chapel. Knowing I might not get the chance again, I had to ask the king to teach me a few moves. Elvis mode activated.
Hand up, left hand out, and you kind of just give the swivel of the hips. Yes. And then you can kind of give the windmill. Yes. Yeah. Beginning like that. Of course, you just shimmy.
Obviously, I'm not a dancer, so I asked Mr. Presley for some vocal lessons instead.
I can't.
Not sure I meet all of the Elvis qualifications, but if you see me performing ceremonies around town,
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
You did good.
Did I do okay?
You did great. You're hired.
I'm hired.
Well, you know what? It's time for Elvis to leave the building. Thank you very much.
Historically, with Las Vegas being a 24/7 town, of course there's gonna be 24/7 weddings. Our next stop is just a 5-minute walk away. Located on Gas Avenue and 3rd Street, behind me, open 24 hours a day, is the One Love Wedding Chapel.
Whatever is on your heart at that moment is what I want you to tell the person that you chose to spend the rest of your life with.
In 2006, when the Marriage License Bureau changed its hours, going from being open 24/7 to closing at midnight, most of the chapels followed suit. One Love is one of the last remaining chapels still open 24 hours a day. Some celebrities that have tied the knot here, most famously and recently, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. Getting married in Vegas is so iconic that the city designated this downtown area that has many chapels as Wedding Row to celebrate the thriving industry in town. But it's not just about having a crazy wedding in Vegas. There's plenty more reason to get married here. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content. And for more things to do downtown after you get hitched in Vegas, check out these videos.